Cereal time, cereal time, cereal time, whoa.
What's up, cereal heads? Today we're going to talk about some new cereals from General Mills. We're going to cover 4 new cereals in this video. Each one is a new flavor or variety from an existing General Mills cereal. First up, let's start with Dulce de Leche Toast Crunch. This is a new Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavor, but not the first time that General Mills has hit us with the Dulce de Leche flavor. Back in 2012, they introduced the Cheerios with that flavor. Now, I love this Cheerios flavor. I'm not sure how long it stuck around, but I feel like it was on shelves for a while. It had a nice sweet caramel flavor, and of course, the oat recipe of Cheerios is always a great vehicle for any new flavor. But now General Mills has gone and tried to add that flavor to a new Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Now, in case you don't know, Dulce de Leche is basically like a sweet caramel made from simmering milk and sugar together. Now, caramel and Dulce de Leche are technically not the same flavor since one is made with milk or condensed milk and the other is made with water. But when it comes to adding that flavor to processed products like cereals, well, they're essentially the same thing. So they could have called this Caramel Toast Crunch, but Dulce de Leche sounds better. The back of the box here is pretty underwhelming. As you can see, it's just a bunch of crazy squares here. There's no fun games or trivia facts. Kind of disappointing, but let's open up this stuff and take a look. So here's what a bowl of new Dulce de Leche Toast Crunch looks like. You can see the pieces have those same cinnamon swirls as a regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and they have that dusting of sugar on them. It looks like the pieces are a little browner than usual. Let's hit them with some milk and give them a try. That's pretty good. It's got a nice sweet caramel flavor. It still maintains that hint of cinnamon flavor as well. I gotta say, this really exceeded my expectations. I thought it would just be like a slightly sweeter Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but there is some real caramel flavor there. For me, it's not quite as good as the OG Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I think if you mix regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch with this version, that's a pretty awesome combination. I'm always happy to see a new flavor of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Let's hope they continue this trend and keep hitting us with new flavors. All right, let's move on. Next up, we have new Apple Cinnamon Chex. And you can see right here on the box inside this little apple, it says new flavor. But is it really? This is another one of those instances where I feel like cereal companies hope we have short memories and don't call them out on their lies. Because here's the thing, Apple Cinnamon Chex first came out back in 2012. Here's a picture of a box from that first go around. Now, maybe the recipe for this new version of Apple Cinnamon Chex is different from the original one, but still, not really a new flavor. I'm sure it's because marketing people have shown that people respond to the word new and are more likely to buy something if they think it's a new product. Whatever, I like the 2012 version of Apple Cinnamon Chex. I love that flavor combination, especially in Cheerios, so I'm happy they brought this flavor back. You can see right here in the box it says it's gluten-free, made with rice flour, so all my celiac friends can enjoy it. It also says here on the front that if you buy 3 boxes of Apple Cinnamon Chex, you get $5 off a purchase on Cravings by Chrissy. Needless to say, I won't be supporting Chrissy Teigen's lifestyle brand. Let's take a look at the back of the box here. You can see they have a recipe for Chrissy's Apple Crumble Chex Mix, a recipe that I'm sure she came up with herself and didn't have one of her personal chefs or assistants create for her. From start to finish, this takes about an hour and 15 minutes to make. Who really has time to go through all of that just to make a gourmet Chex Mix? Anyway, let's open up this stuff and take a look. So here's what new yet not so new Apple Cinnamon Chex looks like. You can see there are regular rice Chex looking pieces and then pieces that look like they are coated in a delicious apple cinnamon powder. Let's hit them with some milk and give them a try. I'm a sucker for apple cinnamon flavored things, and this stuff definitely checks all the boxes. The taste is actually a little surprising. There's more apple flavor there than I thought there'd be. Usually these apple cinnamon flavored cereals are heavy on the cinnamon and light on the apple, whereas I feel like this one has a pretty strong sweet apple flavor and the hint of cinnamon. It's not super sweet and it has a nice apple pie flavor to it. Blueberry Chex and Honey Nut Chex are my favorite versions of Chex, but I think this one might have just taken the top spot. So if you like apple cinnamon flavored things, I recommend this stuff. I'll definitely be picking up more boxes of it. Hopefully at some point they just remove Chrissy Teigen from the front of the box. All right, on to our next new flavor, and it's new Cheerios Oat Crunch Almond. I'm excited for this new flavor of Cheerios Oat Crunch. Now, I've never actually dedicated an entire video to the Oat Crunch variety of Cheerios, but I did cover it in a 2018 new cereals video. Now, from the start, they released the cinnamon and oats and honey flavor of this cereal, and both were amazing, though I like the cinnamon version slightly more. But as you can see here, this new version adds almonds to the mix, and it looks just as good as the others. Now, according to the ingredients, there's no cinnamon or honey in this cereal, so it's gonna have a new flavor from the other two. But also, according to the ingredients, it's packed with whole grain oats, corn, rice, sorghum, and millet. So lots of grains here in this Cheerios Oat Crunch Almond. Let's take a look at the back of the box here. They have a fun little Mad Libs type game you can complete up here, and then a math problem equation that you have to solve at the bottom. I appreciate them giving us something to do and read on the back of this box, more than I can say for that Dulce de Leche box. So let's open up this stuff and take a look. So here's what a bowl of new Cheerios Oat Crunch Almond looks like. You can see the multi-grain Cheerios there, the little oat clusters, and the slivered almonds. What a perfect combination. Let's hit them with some milk and give them a try. It's not bad. It's not as good as the other flavors. In the ingredients, it doesn't say almond extract, it just says natural flavoring, but I feel like they added some almond flavoring to it as well. I mean, I love this Cheerios Oat Crunch brand, and I hope they keep making new flavors. It's still a really good cereal, it's just that, well, if I'm walking down the cereal aisle, I'm definitely gonna pick the other two over this one any day. Okay, finally, our last cereal is new limited edition Galactic Lucky Charms. Now, this one obviously isn't a different flavor, but it's always fun when they add new marshmallows to Lucky Charms. This Galactic Lucky Charms is to help promote NASA's Artemis program, which will send astronauts back to the moon. You can see the front of the box here features a rendering of NASA's Space Launch System, or SLS. And we have Lucky here wearing a spacesuit and space helmet. And then you can see on the front here, the 3 new marshmallows are 2 multicolored planets and a blue and yellow rocket ship. Let's take a quick look at the back of the box here. They have some fun space facts and info about the Artemis program, which I won't bore you with. If you want to know more about it, you can go to NASA's website and read about it. You can also punch out little holes where all the bigger stars are and make constellations for the marshmallow charms. Then you cut out the back of this box and shine a flashlight through it in a dark room, and you use it as a constellation projector. All right, let's open up this stuff and take a look at the new Marbits. All right, so here's what both the new limited edition Galactic Lucky Charms look like. You can see the 3 new marshmallows in there, the 2 planets and the blue and yellow rocket ship. Let's take a closer look at them. Here's the blue and yellow rocket ship. And then here's one of the planets, a blue-red with a yellow ring around it. And the other planet here is like an orange and purple color with also a yellow ring around it. Now, I'm not going to try a bowl of stuff because, well, you already know what Lucky Charms taste like. They're delicious. If you want this new limited edition box with the new marshmallows in it, head out to the store and pick them up while they're still available. All right, well, that's going to do it for some of the new General Mills cereals. Which one of these 4 cereals are you most excited to try? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, as always, thank you for watching, and until next time, stay crunchy. A caramel apple cinnamon mashup? I think we're on to something.
Cereal time, cereal.